What is up, everybody? It's your boy Crispy Nips, and it's Road to Fantasy Football Legacy. I think it's week number 7. Well, it's week number 7 here. We got the week 6 review, and it's getting a little bit harder for Crispy Nips here to make his way to the championship, but I'm gonna keep trying. I moved down to 2-4, lost last week by I think 8 points. So here's this week, and I lost 89 to 81 against Meoning and Cutler. So let's take a look at my team, how they did, and why I lost by such a little bit, and who I should have had in, and who I shouldn't have had in. Jay Cutler got me 30 points. That was a good pickup for me. I picked him up the week before in the free agency, and he got me 30 points. So that's good. Adrian Peterson only got me 6 points, which is really low for him, but I understand why. And Trent Richardson only got me 4 points. I think he's going to start riding my bench because he hasn't been producing for the Colts. AJ Green finally picked it up, 15 points. Jordan Nelson, after the two wide receivers, Randall Cobb and James Jones, got injured. Jordan Nelson picked it up and got 13 points. Greg Olsen didn't get me nothing. Garcon, 4 points. That was a last-minute decision between him and Reggie Wayne. That really didn't matter. They both scored a point difference. The Browns D did horrible against the I think they played the Lions. They got me 1 point after an 18-point game last week with Alyssa. Hauschka got 8 points. He got injured and then came back, thank God, because I would have been down by a lot more. So here's what my bench did. Spiller got 5 points. Giovanni Bernard got me 12 points on the bench. Should have had him in. I actually originally had him in, but I took him out for Garcon. And then RG3, 8.5 points. Justin Blackman got 14 points against Denver. Percy Harvin, obviously 0. He's coming back next week. Reggie Wayne, 5 points. And Chris Johnson, 3 points. So pretty much the whole team played like crap besides Giovanni Bernard. I should have had him in, but can't do anything about it now. By the way, oh yeah, okay. So Meoning won. He pretty much didn't have no one score big numbers, but Cam Newton had 42 points out of nowhere for him, so that's why he won. Jeremy beat Ryan. Everyone in my division this week lost, by the way, my conference, so it's still close, but I wish I did better. Jeremy beat Ryan, like I said. Jeremy had Eddie Lacy score 15 points. Vernon Davis scored 24 points, and Calvin Johnson only scored 1 point. Calvin Johnson been struggling for him. Ryan had Matthew Stafford. I traded him last week for 33.5 points. And Robert Gronkowski was supposed to come back, but he didn't, so Ryan had him in, though. He had 0 points for him. I think that would have been a difference maker. Dylan still won against Bolin. Bolin don't ever pay attention and doesn't play this league, so it's like a freebie. Yeah, the Chiefs get 27 points. He also got the defense of the week. But the Chiefs, Bolin's Rams got 25. So actually, Bolin almost got an award without even trying. But Marshawn Lynch got Dylan 22 points, and Noshawn Marino got 26 points for Dylan. Randall Cobb had 2 points. He got injured, so he actually ends up dropping him. Trying to see what that says. Oh, Jackson got him 3 points. Fred Jackson. Bolin, like I said, lost to Dylan, so Matt Ryan and Roddy White both had a bye week, but Bolin had him in, so that's points he lost out on. Stephen Redley got him 21 points, and Ramsey, like I said, got him 25 points. Trey beat Alyssa. Trey had Jamal Charles score 23 points and Wes Welker 10. He has all the Denver receivers, so he gets all those points. Ugh. Okay, Alyssa, like I said, lost. Ray Rice got her 3 points. DeMarco Murray got him 8 points. Texans D got a negative 1 points, and Williams got her 10 points. So pretty much everyone played like shit for her. So here's the standings in the AFC in my division. Alyssa now is in the lead, 3-3, but she's also tied with Ryan, 3-3, and then it's me, 2-4. Bolin's 0-6. The NFC, I mean. Dylan's 5-1. Like I said, he got defense of the week. Mionin got is in second with 4-2. Trey is also 4-2, and Jeremy's 3-3. So all conferences are close, and it's gonna be a good rest of the season. All right, let's move to week 7 this week. By the way, Saints and Raiders have bye weeks, so if you have a Saints player or a Raiders player, they won't be playing this week. So make sure you take them off your bench. Take them off your starting lineup, and just be aware. All right, I'm projected to beat Dylan 117 to 111. I think that's actually what I was projected last week too, and I still lost. Yeah, pretty much. He was supposed to get 113, but once again, I'm projected to get the same amount of points. But I've made a few changes. So I got Jay Cutler starting. He's supposed to get 29 points for me. Keep moving this freaking camera. AP 23 points. Spiller 12 points. That's right. I'm putting Spiller back in. I'm starting that now. AJ Green's in with 11 points again. Jordan Nelson 11 points. Heath Miller supposed to get, I think, 4 points. Justin Blackman 12 points. Browns D 3 points. And Hauschka 6 points. So that's good. Maybe changing the Browns D. I may find me a different D to use this week. Let's see here. So my bench, Chris Johnson's supposed to get 6 points. Wayne supposed to get 5 points. Bernard's supposed to get 5 points. Richardson is supposed to get 10 points. RG3 22.5 points. Harvin 0 points. I actually dropped Garcon for Keenan Allen. He's only supposed to get 4 points as well, but he's explosive. So obviously the past 2 weeks he's got 15 points. But let's go to the transactions that happened this week. Jeremy added the Jets D and dropped the Patriots D. Added Dan Bailey and dropped Greg Zerline. Ryan added Tony Gonzalez and dropped Steven Jackson. Mioning added Broncos D and dropped the Falcons D. Alyssa dropped Julio Jones because he's injured and added Terrence Williams. I dropped Heath Miller and added Blackman. And that's this week. Then this week, the waivers today, Dylan dropped Randall Cobb and added Steve Smith and Vincent Jackson. He had 2 spaces after he dropped Randall Cobb to pick up whoever he wanted. He didn't have to drop anyone after that. I dropped Olsen, like I said, and Garcon, and added Allen and Miller. So I got rid of Olsen and Pierre Garcon, picked up Keenan Allen and Heath Miller. Alyssa dropped the Texans D and added the Panthers D. Jeremy added the Patriots, Joseph Randall and Nick Foles, and dropped the Colts D, James Starks, and Terrell Pryor. Alyssa added Ruben Randall and Benjamin Ellis, and dropped D'Angelo Williams and Eddie Royal. So I'm projected to win this week, and hopefully I do. It'll be a good win for me against my brother, who's 5-1. So, all right. Here's the second part of this. It's gonna be a 2-parter. Week 7 is. This is part 1. Next one's gonna be me presenting this trophy. Yes, I've made this trophy. It's pretty cool. It's got last year's date on it because Dylan's gonna be holding it because he won last year's league. And I also made banners. It just says the team name of the winner and whatever. Team name of the banner, and it shows the record, and it shows the year and all that good stuff. So this is the trophy I made. I made this out of a chicken noodle soup box. I wrapped it up in black paper. I actually filled it with black paper too, so it wouldn't be flimsy. And then I put black paper around it. Put a ribbon across the top. The top part's a Solo cup, plastic cup. And then the bottom part's half of a Tootsie Roll container. And I put tape down there low, see the extra black. I just wrapped it around that. And I had an old glove that had the NFL on it. Might as well put that on there. But yeah. This is it. This will change every year, that nameplate. And for right now, Dylan's going to hold it. And of course, that's aluminum foil wrapped around it. But Dylan's going to hold it this week. and until the playoffs, and then championship game, where wins it, and they'll get to carry it for a while. So, pretty crafty. It's a good looking trophy for made it at home, but it'll do until we get a real trophy. So, that's a Road to Fantasy Football Legacy episode, I believe it's 7, and this is part 1 of it. Part 2 will be later when I present it to Dylan, and he'll give his thoughts about it. So, it's been your boy Crispy Nips. I'm 2-4. I'm still in the hunt. My league's 3. Everyone else, my league's 3-3 or 0-6. So, whoa. It's been your boy Crispy Nips. Stay crispy.